everybody, and welcome to Nellito's podcast. I'm Nelly Madison.
And I'm,
And Tonny James.
He's Tonny James.
That's right.
You guys, if you are listening for the first time,
Yeah.
welcome. This is our deep dive.
Deep dive into music.
Music, art.
All sorts of goodies.
All that good stuff. And today, we're talking about...
We're turning up the volume on...
We are turning up the volume
Yes.
on Quantum's new album, Black and White Dreams.
I'm excited for this.
Me too. We're going to specifically be looking at the lyrics from the song Nairobi from the official audio on YouTube.
Yeah, Nairobi is such a good song.
I know. And you know what's funny is this is my first time listening to it.
What? Really?
I know.
You're in for a treat.
I'm so excited, but I want you guys to listen with me, so get it on air.
Yeah, get it on air.
Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our deep dives.
Please subscribe.
Yeah. And let's just dive in.
Let's dive in.
Okay, so first impression.
Okay.
It's got this like really cool vibe.
Yes.
Right.
Very like a street anthem.
Juicy anthem. Yeah, definitely.
But I feel like there's so much more to it.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I was listening to it and I was like, there's some layers here.
There are a lot of
I
layers.
don't know if I'm picking up on all of them.
Yeah, well, that's what's so cool about Quantum's music, right? It's
Yeah.
like he takes these really like gritty street vibes that we were just talking about, and he like combines them with these super evocative lyrics,
Okay.
and it just makes you think.
It does.
Yeah, like right off the bat, we have this line, Nairobi, 1960.
Yes.
And you might just hear that and think, oh, that's just, a place and a time.
Right.
But there's so much more to it than that.
Really?
Yeah, 1960 was the year that Kenya gained independence from British rule.
Oh, wow.
So like immediately we have this backdrop of historical change.
Okay.
This struggle for freedom.
I did not know that.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah. And now that you say that, the lyrics talking about stepping on the block, running track after track, it hits different. Like, is he drawing a parallel between that fight for independence and like his own journey?
It's totally open to interpretation, but I think that's part of what makes it so interesting.
Yes.
It makes you think.
It makes you think. And there's that repetition too.
Yeah.
Like, climb CHS, ain't gonna stop till I get on the top.
That's like his mantra.
Right. It's like he's drawing strength from that history and it's fueling his own ambition.
Exactly. And like, even though it's like a really like tough, like hard hitting song.
Yeah.
Like there's this like undercurrent of hope.
Oh, yeah.
Like he's going to overcome anything.
Yeah. And speaking of hard hitting.
Yeah.
There's that line, throw my right SCE, your blood.
That's a really interesting one.
What do you think that means?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
SCE, CHS, we don't really get like a concrete definition from the song.
Okay.
So it could be a shout out to a specific place. Maybe it's a group.
Like a code?
A code. Yeah, exactly. And that's what's so cool about
Yeah.
it, right? Like it's like a puzzle piece that you kind of got to figure out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it just makes you want to like
Dig deeper.
dig deeper.
Yeah.
It makes you want to like research Quantum and his background and his influences and his whole world.
It does.
Okay. So we've talked a lot about Nairobi.
We have.
But Black and White Dreams has so many other great songs.
Yeah. What do you think about the album as a whole?
Well, it's interesting because it's called Black and White Dreams. And the album itself plays with this idea of contrast, right?
Totally.
Like light and dark, struggle and triumph, hope and despair.
Absolutely.
Like that's even in the title.
And another track that really digs into that theme is When the Sun Goes Down.
Oh, yeah. When the Sun Goes Down. I love that song.
It's a vibe.
It's totally different than Nairobi.
Very different.
Like Nairobi is this like hype song, and then when the sun goes down,
Right.
it's
More mellow.
yeah, it's more mellow.
More introspective, I think.
Yeah.
But it still has those like deep lyrics.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Quantum is so good at using different musical styles to like evoke different moods and explore different facets of the human experience.
That's so true.
And I think When the Sun Goes Down is a great example of that. Like it's him reflecting on the challenges and uncertainties that come with pursuing your dreams.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Like it's not all sunshine and roses.
Yeah.
But there's still beauty in the struggle.
It's like each song is a different chapter in the same story.
I like that.
And we as listeners get to piece it all together and kind of find our own meaning.
That's one of the best things about music.
Yeah. What stood out to you most about this album?
I think for me, the thing that's the most compelling is Quantum's ability to connect personal struggles with these bigger social and historical themes.
Yeah.
Like, he's not just rapping about his own life. He's tapping into something much bigger, something universal.
And that's what makes it so relatable. Right?
Absolutely.
Like, we may not have all lived in Nairobi.
Right.
But we all know what it feels like to chase a dream.
To face obstacles.
To find that inner strength.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've reached the end of our deep dive today.
I can't believe how fast that went.
I know it always goes by so fast.
Always.
But before we go,
Yeah.
I want to leave you guys with a question.
Okay, I like this.
As you're listening to Quantum, think about this. How does music bridge the gap between individual experiences and shared human stories? How does it give voice to emotions and aspirations that might otherwise remain unspoken?
That is a really good question.
Right. So much to think about.
So much.
Okay, so as always, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Be sure to check out Black and White Dreams and subscribe to Quantum's channel.
Yeah, you don't want to miss out on any of his stuff.
Okay, till next time.
See ya.
Yeah.